Have you ever wondered what happens when an airplane is retired? Let's start with how the decision is made. When it comes to the retirement of an airplane, the primary driver is economics. It's a complex decision, influenced by a variety of factors, the most significant of which is cost. As an airplane ages, it often becomes more expensive to maintain. Older models may require more frequent repairs, and the cost of these repairs can mount up. The availability of spare parts can also be a factor, as certain components may become harder to source as the aircraft ages. Fuel efficiency is another crucial element. Just like older cars, older planes tend to be less fuel efficient than their newer counterparts. With fuel being one of the major expenses for any airline, a plane that guzzles more gas than necessary can quickly become a financial burden. Then, there's the availability of newer, more technologically advanced models. The aviation industry is continuously evolving, with manufacturers constantly developing more advanced, more efficient planes. When a new model comes along that can do the same job as an older one, but at a lower cost, it can make economic sense to make the switch. But it's not just about money. The retirement decision can also be influenced by external factors such as market shifts and global emergencies. For instance, the COVID-19 pandemic led to a significant decrease in air travel, which in turn led to mass retirements of planes across the globe. And finally, there's the environmental consideration. The industry is moving towards more fuel-efficient and environmentally friendly aircraft, with a shift towards hybrid electric solutions. This trend towards greener aviation can also play a role in the decision to retire older, less environmentally friendly models. So, the decision to retire an airplane is not one that's taken lightly, and it's primarily driven by economics. But as we'll see in the upcoming scenes, the retirement process doesn't end there. There are several steps involved, each with its own set of challenges and considerations. Once the decision to retire an aircraft is made, what's the next step? Storage and preservation. Let's delve into that. Retired planes are often stored at facilities aptly termed boneyards or at airfields. These locations serve as the first stop in their retirement journey. But it's not just about parking them and walking away. These aircraft undergo meticulous preservation processes to prevent corrosion and maintain their condition. This includes giving them a thorough wash, draining and lubricating fuel tanks to avoid buildups, and even covering tires to shield them from sun damage. These preservation steps are meticulous and vital, ensuring that the aircraft remains in good condition for potential future use, whether that be for parts recycling or even a second life in cargo services. The storage and preservation of retired aircraft is a critical step in the retirement process, ensuring they remain in good condition for potential future use. From the boneyard, the aircraft's journey continues to the disassembly phase. Now, you might be thinking that taking apart a plane is as simple as dismantling a Lego set. But in reality, it's a process that involves meticulous planning, specialized skills, and a keen understanding of the aviation industry. Disassembly is typically handled by specialists, such as Air Salvage International. These experts approach the task with the precision of a surgeon, methodically removing and cataloging each part. It's a painstaking process that ensures valuable components aren't damaged and can be reused or recycled later. So, how long does it take to disassemble an airplane? Well, it's not a job you can rush. For a large plane like the iconic Boeing 747, the disassembly process can take up to 3 months. That's right, 3 months. It's a testament to the complexity of these flying marvels and the care required to deconstruct them. As for cost, disassembling a plane doesn't come cheap. It can set you back anywhere between $75,000 to $150,000. Yes, you heard it right. That's a hefty price tag. But remember that this process is about more than just taking a plane apart. It's about extracting value from the aircraft, ensuring safety, and minimizing environmental impact. Disassembling an airplane is a complex and costly process, but it's a crucial step in the retirement journey. It's the stage where the plane transitions from a whole entity to a source of valuable components, ready to begin a new life in another form. Once disassembled, the aircraft doesn't just end up in a landfill. It's time for recycling. In a world increasingly conscious of its environmental footprint, the aviation industry is no exception. It's focusing on environmentally friendly disposal methods for retired airplanes, ensuring that the end of an aircraft's life doesn't contribute to unnecessary waste. After disassembly, the materials that are no longer useful for recycling undergo smelting. This process involves heating the materials to extract valuable metals that can be reused. Meanwhile, scrap metal companies purchase the leftovers, further ensuring that little to no waste is produced. The Aircraft Fleet Recycling Association, an organization dedicated to promoting safe and environmentally progressive practices in the global aerospace industry, estimates that a staggering 12,000 aircraft will be retired in the next 2 decades. This underscores the critical importance of sustainable disposal methods. The shift towards green disposal isn't just about protecting our planet, it's also about rethinking our approach to waste and recognizing the value in what we might otherwise throw away. In the case of retired airplanes, recycling isn't just an afterthought, it's a crucial step in the retirement process. As we can see, recycling is an integral part of airplane retirement, emphasizing the industry's commitment to sustainability. While recycling is essential, so too is the reuse of aircraft parts. In fact, it's astonishing to know that approximately 90% of aircraft parts can be reused or recycled. Yes, you heard that right, 90%. From engines and landing gears to avionics and interior components, these parts don't just head to the scrapyard after retirement. Instead, they embark on a second life cycle, contributing to other aircraft, thereby reducing the need for brand new components. This practice is not only cost-effective, but also environmentally beneficial. It's a perfect example of the aviation industry's commitment to sustainability. Imagine the sheer amount of resources required to manufacture a new engine or landing gear. Now consider the environmental and economic benefits when these high-value parts are reused. The energy saved, the reduction in carbon emissions, and the cost savings. It's a win-win situation for all. Moreover, the International Air Transport Association acknowledges this practice of parts reuse as a key aspect in the aircraft decommissioning process, highlighting its economic, operational, regulatory, safety, and environmental implications. So the next time you're on a flight, remember that the plane you're on might be an amazing amalgamation of various aircraft, each with their own rich history. It's a testament to the aviation industry's incredible ability to adapt, innovate, and above all, sustain. The reuse of aircraft parts represents a significant economic and environmental benefit in the retirement process. To sum it up, retiring an airplane is a complex, multi-step process. It begins with the decision to retire, which is largely driven by economic factors. When an airplane becomes costly to maintain, fuel inefficient, or outmoded by newer, technologically advanced models, it's time to bid it farewell. Following this decision, the aircraft is stored and preserved at special facilities or boneyards. Here, the planes are treated to prevent corrosion, ensuring they remain in the best condition possible while they await the next stage of their retirement journey. Then comes the disassembly. This meticulous process, carried out by specialists, can take up to 3 months and cost up to $150,000 for a large plane like the Boeing 747. Every part is carefully removed, cataloged, and evaluated for its potential reuse or recycling. The aviation industry is increasingly focusing on environmentally friendly disposal methods. After disassembly, materials unfit for recycling are melted down, and the remaining scrap metal is sold off to companies. With an estimated 12,000 aircraft set to retire in the next 2 decades, sustainable disposal methods are more important than ever. An astounding 90% of an aircraft's parts can be reused or recycled. Engines, in particular, hold significant value and can be sold for a considerable return. It's often more cost-effective for airlines to replace broken parts with these recycled components. The retirement of an aircraft is a delicate balancing act between economic viability and environmental responsibility. The International Air Transport Association acknowledges the many factors at play, from economic and operational considerations to regulatory, safety, and environmental implications. The retirement of an aircraft is a fascinating journey that combines economics, technology, and sustainability. It's a testament to the aviation industry's commitment to responsible practices. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and press the bell icon for the latest updates.